Killing my velocity. Now we're gonna move over. We're just gonna attach all this science equipment. So get close to it without bumping into it. Also, I think still has a docking port on it. So if we ever needed to bring this back without decommissioning it, we could save some money by doing so. Put that on there. It's pretty cool to be able to do that, actually. I like the design of that. In the future, I'll probably be doing that more. I don't want to go stage only at this. I want to keep an eye on my EVA propellant. We are going to test an EVA suit that I didn't really come up with it. I saw a version of it on something. It must have been the Reddit for Kerbal. I decided to make my own version. Take, close. Some of these aren't very useful, like the barometer, because it's not in atmosphere. But oh well. Whoop, kill my velocity. Now, we don't want Jeb accidentally just blasting into the solar panels, because then we'll have another mission where we need to bring more solar panels. That's not cool. Attach. Right there. Ooh, you almost bumped into it that time. I'm getting quite good at this EVA thing, actually. And I have no idea if this is going to make it back into atmosphere. I want to point that out. I don't actually know where my weight to lift ratio is. I do have landing gear, though. Nope. I want to click on that. You're going to bounce off, buddy. Open container. Take that. Close. Woo. We really haven't done a spacewalk like this kind of ever. I just realized that anytime we have, it's just been to go outside of the craft for a second to get some scientific data. It's never really been to do a extended EVA. Attach. Got that one on. They don't need to be perfect on there. They just need to be enough. Hey, we have one more, maybe two more. You know, I think I can actually carry the container, but I don't want to try screwing things up. I'm just doing with what I know that I can do. Click on the container, open, take. When I come back, I'll take a look at that cargo bay, and I'll show you guys what I've done with it. It's kind of similar to what I did with the Crixus. This isn't a Crixus. It's not what I want the Crixus to be, but we will redesign the Crixus in future. Okay. Forward, down, attach. Nailed it. Perfect. All right, let's look at this cargo bay real quick. Just because we haven't really been able to. Let's turn. Should we take an EVA report? Kind of thinking about it. Yay, science. Keep it. Perfect. All right, so let's look at the cargo bay, what I've done with it. You have these things, right? Click on it. Oh, well, let me click on it. So those are generating electricity. We have my general ejection system that I came up with last time with a parachute, of course. We have some actual lights as opposed to the previous versions that we've created. We have 3 fins. I was only going to do 2, but the third one just made sense for stability. This actually has some hard drives in it, so we can store data if we needed to in the future. We have 2 extra containers that don't have anything in them, batteries, you know, your typical stuff. Nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and close that. And let's get back in. I think we're mission complete now. Gently. Grab. Board. Perfect. Nice. Well, Spartacus, Shuttle Mark II-B probe. We need to name that thing. It's been good. It's been fun. But I think it's time for Jeb and Bill to go home. And to do that, we really want to figure out where the Space Center is. We want to go back to as close to the Space Center as we can. Actually don't know where it's at. So let's do this. Let's get out of the way of the probe because we don't want to be bumping into it on accident. Oh, and I want to... Dang it. Where's the probe? Click. Unset target. All right, so where is it, actually? Okay, it's just floating by. It's perfect. We just wanted to get away from it, really, but I'm going to slow down my orbit and have it go more on the inside. We got to take care of all that debris. And get that down to about 100. Perfect. And we'll point prograde for the time being, because it will turn to be kind of retrograde, because it won't be direct, because I wasn't directly on the apoapsis. Speed up time. And there goes our probe. We're whizzing by it, really. Because once again, if you're on the inside of the orbit, you're going to be getting away from it. If you're on the outside of the orbit, you're going to be catching up to it. Keep that in mind if you need to rendezvous with stuff. And we'll bring that in to about there. Perfect. Cool. Now, where is the Space Center? Let's find this thing. The Space Center appears to be about right there. So what we want to do is we're going to retrograde. Get this into the atmosphere. It's pretty good. Bring it down a bit more. Boom. All right, cool. So we'll enter the atmosphere and we should be able to land back at the Space Center. Now, I want to be facing retrograde, kinda, because that will put me prograde. I also want to get that like so. And because we don't need to make any more maneuvers in space, we're going to toggle these back to air breathing mode. Just make sure they are perfect. Nice. Also, I figured out in the assembly bay, you can right click on the gear and put the heat shielding up, which is important because in the future, they're also adding the heat dynamic when they do the aerodynamic model on the next update. So it's nice to know that I can shield all of my underlings for this. All right, now we need to actually, because we're going to be coming into the atmosphere, we need to rotate properly. So we're facing prograde, but I'm going to bring the angle up quite a bit. I do want to stall my wings. And probably a bit more, like right there. That should be good. All right, let's speed up just a bit. We do want to get into the atmosphere. We're on the outer parts of it at the moment. Am I actually coming in on the right spot? Oh, crap. Okay. Turns out I do need these. Toggle mode. Toggle mode. Gotta keep an eye on my fuel. It looks like we may be doing quite the flight back over to the Space Center. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. We can... Hopefully this thing flies properly. That's the next bit that we'll need to know. Okay, let's switch these back. Boom. All right, let's get into the atmosphere. And we're entering right now. Perfect. Oh, gosh, I really hope this thing... Whoops. Does not just die a horrible, horrible death. We do have our ejection system. This is the first time I've ever had this thing try to get back into the atmosphere. No, don't want to eat. It's Alt, that's right. Alt. We want to transfer in a bit. No, in, thank you. Okay, stop. Stop. Yeah, need more. I'm just going to transfer all the fuel forward because I don't know how stable this is going to be. It feels a bit more stable now that I've done that, though. All right. Don't explode, ship. Just don't explode. So I turned the ferrum thing on so I can actually see kind of what's going on with the aerodynamics here. And we're pretty much doing exactly what I need to do at the moment. Because I'm trying to be a little gentle on this. I don't want to go super aggressive with my re-entry. but we're about to start getting that re-entry effects where the heat would normally be taking place. I'm actually really concerned about that for some of the craft that we've made, because those suckers heat up good, and I have a feeling I'm going to get some heat failures, and they have a mod for that already, which is the deadly re-entry. But if they're adding that, you know, to a lesser degree to the game, then I need to go back to some of my stuff before I ever use it and make sure that it will be able to survive re-entry. May need to install heat shields and stuff like that in the future as well. But it's going a lot better than I thought it would be. A little bit of slide here and there, but for the most part, it's staying fairly stable compared to the poor Spartacus that I don't know what to call it. It just spun. It just went into a death spin. Oh, you know what I just realized that I forgot to add? I don't have any air breathing on these suckers. I have to switch these back. Toggle mode. Ooh, gotta keep it steady while I do so. Toggle mode. Crap. I forgot to put... I knew I was forgetting something when I made this. Forgot to put air breathing. Yeah. No, go back. Go back. No, don't you start spinning. Don't you do it. Ooh, this is intense. Okay. And we're gonna be over water too. We can change that, but ideally, and I'm kind of keeping my altitude here because my wings are still generating a bit of lift. But yeah, ideally I want to be able to land anywhere, because now that I know that these aren't air breathing anymore, my fuel is a lot more limited. So if I go down over the water, that's fine. I have my ejection system, right? We planned for this. Since the last time that we almost really screwed up, I had made a plan for this eventuality, but ooh, wow, I'm getting a lot of drag on one side. Not quite sure what it is, but it's really pulling me kind of to the left. So I'm really having to adjust accordingly. Oh, we're about to get into the thicker atmosphere. This is gonna start getting a little dicey. And remember, we've never really flown this thing, so this is a bit scary. Oh, okay, just keep her steady. Just keep her, look, we're not spinning yet. I may have talked too soon. Oh, I may have talked way too soon. That way, okay, good. Oh man, this is some intense piloting going on right now. I wonder how far this thing can glide, actually. It's a pretty light aircraft. It's really having issues with wanting to go that direction. Maybe if I... Ooh, jeez. This is intense. Okay, I'm just staring at my compass. Please. Please don't start spinning. Oh gosh, here comes that. Oh jeez. Oh no. We're good. We're still good. Okay, I'm gonna keep it under control. Hopefully. Ooh, wow, it is really wanting to pull to the left. I don't know what that is. Come on, game. Keep yourself together here. Oh, now it's wanting to pull the other direction. Whoa. Okay, I really need to be lifting my wings up a bit. I also didn't put air brakes on this. Crap. No. Ooh, oh no. Come on. Pull yourself together. Come on, Bill and Jebediah, you guys got this. You saved the Spartacus. You can save this little service craft that's never flown before. Should have tested it. Should have tested it. No, no. Okay, well, we know we can come out of a spin. They're professionals, right? So, oh, jeez. See what I mean? Oh, hey, it's just stabilized. Maybe I should just keep pointing prograde. That'll work, right? Well, that went quite well, actually. Can we pull up a bit? We do need to slow down. So I want to pull up. I want to keep it stable. There's some land over there. In fact, where are we? We're like a continent away. That would be a very, very long flight. That's fine. I'm not going to make that flight because I don't think I'll have the fuel for it with rocket engines. I do have a lot of, wow, those, I need to fix that. You see how wonky that is? Maybe that's why it was pulling to one side, is because my control surface is all weird on one side. Ah, so this is what happens when you make things not in the aircraft bay. Okay, pull up a bit more. Yeah, slow us down a little bit. Want to be kind of facing towards that landmass. Looks nice and flat because it's that desert. So if I can actually start maneuvering my way over there. This thing is a glider. It's gliding quite well. Loving it. Yes, we want to be going that way, game. Cool. And we're kind of almost going to do the exact same maneuver we did with the Crixus return. You turn that off. Because for the most part, the Crixus, I mean, it was a bumpy landing, but we managed to do it. It held itself together really well. I attribute that a lot to the procedural wings here. Just want a little bit of thrust. The procedural wings really make it a bit more stable with having your landing gear underneath like that. So that worked out quite well for me. In fact, let's bring out the gear. Wait. There it goes. I was like, oh, no. No. And then it worked. Perfect. Yeah. We're still slowing down, which is good. We just want to get away from all these bumpies. And it's not as dark as it was before, so we should be able to land just fine and have the Synethians come pick us back up. Hopefully not being captured by the Naturians. That would be terrible. Yeah, it doesn't look too bumpy down there. I'm gonna kill my engines now. We'll start slowing down significantly. Remember the fact that I don't actually have I don't have air brakes, so I can't really slow down too much. And I do know why the aircraft is a bit wonky for stability. It's because that, for sure. I can see it. Every time I'm pulling up, it's pulling to the left a little bit. Yeah, so I just need to fix that, and I think the future iterations of this will be pretty good. I mean, all things considered, with a wonky control surface, it managed to stay pretty stable compared to the Spartacus, so I think this will work well for us in the future. And I know for a fact that my landing gear aren't optimized for center of weight, but I set my landing gear so far back because I knew that I would be coming in with low amounts of fuel, and it wouldn't be an optimal landing typically. So I think we're pretty good here. I might want to put 2 more lights on the wings on the bottom. So I have the green on the bottom, the red on the top. That actually helps a bit, believe it or not, for just kind of knowing, like if I'm sitting in the back here in a chase cam, I kind of know a bit better where the wings are. It does help with perspective on that. Like, pulling up is kind of difficult. Like I said, every time I pull up, it pulls to the left a bit. It's that control surface. Oof, I do want to put a bit more oomph because I'm almost going straight down. I want to be going more at the horizon here. There we go. We are coming in on a hill. This will be fine. We'll be good. And I never set up the action group to hit 0, so I'll have to actually hit space if I want to eject here at the last minute. But this should work swimmingly. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Coming in on an angle. Pull up. Whoa. Nope. Eject. So what exactly does that mean? Well, I would say Jebediah and Bill are presumed dead. Or are they? Maybe they were captured by the Naturians. The funny things that can happen when we don't have revert anymore. So what I want to do here now, they're presumed MIA because they didn't find any bodies. They didn't find any bodies, so they're MIA at the moment. They're assumed to be living out in the desert like crazy people. Let's go to the thing that this mission was all about, right? We can honor their memory if they are dead or if they are MIA by actually using the telescope. Let's open this. Do we still have results? Yeah, okay, so we can we could transmit. Starting transmission. We will end up getting one of these done, I think. Boom, transmitted. Ooh, we got 2. Cool. So good. Yeah, get rid of that. And we got 206 for that one. Cool. Now let's go back. Space Center. I feel bad about Jeb and Bill. We have other people we need to get XP though, right? So, yeah. Right? Oh no, I wanted to go back to back that up. And we will go to here. What kind of contracts can we get? Position satellite and polar orbit of Kerbal. Don't have that. Take a picture of the moon. We'll get that. We can rescue some poor guy. Position satellite in equilateral orbit of Kerbal. I don't think that's where ours is at. We can... Okay, a lot of Ike stuff. They really want me to go to Ike. We're not going to Ike, though. We're going to go take a picture of the moon real quick. Where is the moon, in fact? Whoa. Oh, those are the 2 other missions. Gotcha. That's... Wow, it wants me to put satellites like that? Holy cow, game. Jeez. I could do it, but jeez. Let's now... Wait. Oh, that's right. That's that one. The one that doesn't fly and the one that I can't get rid of. I'll have to actually edit my save and get rid of it that way. Spartacus Space Shuttle probe. Come on. It's... Okay, whatever. Back out. Back in. It's because I think I double-clicked on Kerbal. Boom. Fly. And... Oh, there's the moon. Perfect. Do we have lights on this thing? I thought I did. I didn't put any lights on it. That's fine. Open camera. We need to rotate this sucker around. Oop, yeah. Nope. Back the other way. It's hard to see, but I can kind of see the moon on that. Let's make it large. The moon, which we've been to several times. But they apparently want more pictures of it. They in memory of Jeb and Bill, R.I.P. maybe MIA. We are going to take a great picture of the moon and check results. We're gonna send that back. We're gonna get another mission done. I think. There we go. Boom. Oh, wow, that gave me, like, no money. That's fine. All right, now let's go back. Space Center. What I can do is I could keep taking pictures of things, which I may do in the off time when I'm building craft and get more money, but our money is fairly low, as you've probably noticed. So we could do quite a few things. Like, this will get us 87,000 actually getting this mission done. What was the other one? Equilateral orbit. That'll get us 133,000. So there's a lot of things that we can do. So maybe I'll work on getting some of these done. I gotta test this engine. That'll get me 24,000. So I'm just gonna pretty much do a lot of these little missions, just getting as much money as possible, because we need to save up for a bigger mission in order to get more rewards out of that, more return, and in general, we want to get these guys leveled up, right? So like Bob. See, lost. It says KIA, but that's just what they're assuming because there was a massive explosion. But we all know that they're MIA. So we want to upgrade these guys so that they have... Because we have the scientist, we have the engineer, and we have pilots. So pilots assist in flying the vessel, right? If you have an upgraded pilot, you can have it set itself to prograde and retrograde and stuff like that. And you get SAS. So we need to be able to level these guys up. The scientist boosts the value of data from scientific experiments. So basically, if we went to the moon, got a ton of stuff and brought it back, he would boost the value there, which would in turn boost the amount of money we get. So we want to bring Bob along next time we do any type of scientific mission. And then engineers are capable of repairing broken parts. So that's always really nice to have them upgraded as well. And we can upgrade or recruit more people, in fact. So that's what we're going to do. I need to like I said, go do some of these little missions. So I'm going to go do that and get us a bit more money, and we'll see where we stand on our total funds once we're done with that.